This is the CBS Morning News for Tuesday, March 27th. Good morning, everybody. I'm Charles Osgood.
And I'm Victoria Corderi. Here are the top stories. And AT&T has introduced a combination calling card, credit card.
AT&T wants to expand in the credit card business. The communications giant will offer cards with either MasterCard or Visa affiliations.
Well, AT&T is already the largest long-distance firm, among other things. Now the company wants to reach out and become one of the giants in another business, credit cards.
The communications giant is introducing its own Visa and MasterCards. The new credit cards will double as long-distance calling cards.
Ma Bell, the phone company, wants you to use its new credit card. And the best thing about it, the company says, is that that card is free.
AT&T is now offering customers a chance to reach out and shop, and to reach out and touch all with one credit card.
This is the CBS Morning News for Tuesday, March 27th. Good morning, everybody. I'm Charles Osgood.
And I'm Victoria Corderi. Here are the top stories. And AT&T has introduced a combination calling card, credit card. The card is affiliated with Visa and MasterCard and can be used for making purchases or telephone calls. AT&T says it came out with the new universal card because consumers say they want to carry fewer cards.
And speaking of credit cards, AT&T is getting into the all-purpose credit card business. The company introduced its own MasterCard and Visa programs yesterday. They feature 10% reductions on AT&T long-distance phone calls, and for those who sign up this year, no annual fee ever, so long as they use the credit card at least once each year. Officials say the new card is AT&T's response to the trend toward carrying fewer and fewer credit cards, and of course to boost AT&T's long-distance service.
Live from the world's financial capital, New York City, this is Moneyline with Lou Dobbs.
Americans will spend $1 billion this year on credit card fees. Ma Bell asks why.
There's no annual fee when you use the AT&T Universal Card.
That's the hook for the card AT&T now offers in conjunction with Visa or MasterCard. It can be used wherever MasterCard or Visa can. AT&T does not stress the adjustable interest rate set now at 18.9%.
I'd certainly think they have a strong advantage because everybody knows who they are. They are Ma Bell. They're well recognized. They're someone you can trust most of the time.
In making the announcement, AT&T tried to push a lot of buttons, appealing, yes, to pocketbook, but also to emotion. Almost as if it invented Glasnost and Europe '92.
The world has gotten smaller. The AT&T Universal Card. One world, one card.
AT&T bought $1 million in airtime during the Academy Awards to advertise the credit card. The pitch, one card fits all. The phone and other things you buy, and to get your wallet down to size.
AT&T is reaching out and touching the highly competitive world of credit cards. The company introduced its own no-fee Visas and MasterCards that can be used for a variety of purposes. The move is drawing mixed reaction from industry observers. CNBC's Jeff Lachey reports.
AT&T designed its universal card to be used for phone calls and purchases of services and merchandise. The card-carrying consumer will receive just one all-inclusive bill.
In our research, consumers have told us they're tired of complexity. They're trying to simplify their lives. They want uncomplicated, reliable, easy-to-use products that meet their needs.
In order to further entice customers, AT&T promises to cover most items purchased with the card for theft, loss, and accidental damage. And the company says it will double the manufacturer's warranty. Universal card holders will also receive a 10% discount on long-distance calling card rates. AT&T is mailing out millions of applications for the Universal card, offering consumers the chance to forego an annual fee for life if they sign up in 1990 and make at least one purchase with the card each year.
It's a need, it's added convenience. It certainly will make things a lot easier to put through a long-distance telephone call. And I think it's a very fine response to the marketplace.
Good morning. This is Wednesday, March 28th. I'm Harry Smith.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Paula Zahn. Welcome to CBS This Morning. There are more than 200 million Visa and MasterCards now in circulation in this country. You think that would be plenty, but now there's a new entry in the Pay by Plastic sweepstakes.
AT&T has just created a whole new way to look at the credit card. Introducing the AT&T Universal Card. One world, one card.
And joining us now this morning to guide us through the credit card maze is the publisher of RAM Research's Bank Card Update, Robert McKinley. Good morning, Robert. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning, Paula.
Should we all run off and get one of these?
Well, there's certainly some advantages to the AT&T card. It's combining the calling card feature and the credit card feature of a Visa and MasterCard all in one card. It does have some advantages.
In other corporate news, AT&T is getting into the general credit card business, putting its name on a piece of plastic called the AT&T Universal Card, a venture that could end up making the phone company a power in the financial services industry. Greg Palcott has that story.
AT&T has just created a whole new way to look at the credit card.
Ma Bell is trying to ring up new sales in the credit card business, unveiling Monday what AT&T calls a universal card. It can be used as a calling card to charge calls and as a Visa or MasterCard to make purchases and get money from cash machines.
We're hoping to get boosts on both sides, calling card and credit card.
What AT&T is really trying to do is stave off competition from long-distance rivals MCI and Sprint. Both have cut into AT&T's market share recently. They both already have cards.
It's a very timely move. I think it's excellent marketing, and I think it's excellent PR. I think it'll add to the revenue base.
Among the selling points of the card, no annual fee ever if the customer signs up in 1990, a 10% discount on AT&T calls, and the convenience of using one card for several purposes.
The AT&T Universal Card has its advantages, but there are already 250 million credit cards out there in the United States. The question is, can it find its slot?
WAGA-TV, Atlanta. Ma Bell, the phone company, wants you to use its new credit card. And the best thing about it, the company says, is that that card is free. AT&T is offering a free Visa and MasterCard, hoping to get fee-paying credit card users to make the switch. Analysts say the phone company does have a great potential for attracting customers, as it already has accounts with 70 million people.
The communications giant is introducing its own Visa and MasterCards. The new credit cards will double as long-distance calling cards. Our financial analyst Terry Savage has more.
Introducing the AT&T Universal Card. One world, one card.
These new commercials will hit the airwaves tonight as AT&T starts marketing its own Visa and MasterCards with a special twist. They can be used for purchases or for long-distance phone calls.
We're introducing a card that has the service and quality reputation backed by AT&T, and secondly, it has the purchasing power of Visa and MasterCard. We have 40 million AT&T card calling members. Okay, so that's going to be our target market initially.
In a consumer's crowded wallet, one card can now do the job of two. Throw out your old AT&T calling card and use the new AT&T Universal Card. The benefits of free market competition. It's easy to apply for the AT&T card. 1-800-662-7759, toll-free number to apply for it.
The Universal Card is a Visa or MasterCard, a long-distance calling card, and an ATM card, all wrapped up in one. AT&T says it's responding to customers who've said they want a single card for everything, as well as enhancing its ability to compete in the long-distance business. AT&T spokesman Stuart Vossler says there's no annual fee for cardholders who make at least one purchase a year. And AT&T will serve as a consumer advocate should there be a problem with a merchant.
If you have a problem with saying, I never purchased this, they've billed me double, they've billed me wrong, you call AT&T, we'll resolve it for you, as opposed to you having to battle through with the credit card company.
And now, Texas News 5, the 6 o'clock report.
Well, AT&T is already the largest long-distance firm, among other things. Now the company wants to reach out and become one of the giants in another business, credit cards. Today, AT&T unveiled its new Universal Card, a combination Visa or MasterCard and long-distance calling card with no yearly fee. In this day of credit card and wallet clutter, AT&T thinks many people will like the idea. Credit cards seem like a logical extension for AT&T. The company already has 40 million calling card customers in its network.
In fact, we have one of the largest single-purpose credit cards in the United States of any corporation. So we have a heritage of providing this service, and we think that we can provide this service and expand on this service through the AT&T Universal Card.
AT&T is using some new bait to lure people into using their long-distance service. It's offering customers a new credit service called the Universal Card. Now, people can charge the long-distance calls and also use the card as Visa or MasterCard. The interest rate will be 18.9%, and AT&T is offering the card at no charge.
WTAE-TV in Pittsburgh.
If you're looking for a credit card, the days of simple choices are gone as more businesses get into the business. You can look for more choices and more deals tailored for your special needs. For example, AT&T is targeting the 40 million Americans who have AT&T calling cards, offering a combination phone card and credit card in one. It's the new AT&T Universal Card, a card that combines the phone calling capabilities of the old AT&T calling card with the purchasing power of Visa and MasterCard. One card to do it all.
Consumers are saying that they don't want this deck of credit cards, that they just want single-purpose cards.
And to get consumers to use AT&T's card, in addition to more traditional insurance and warranty benefits, there's the added incentive of 10% off every time you use the card to make calls away from home. It's AT&T's way of breaking into the highly competitive, highly profitable credit card business.
Channel 5, KSDK, St. Louis.
AT&T hopes to make money with its new all-purpose credit card. Because Americans will spend $1 billion on credit card fees this year, AT&T wants you to switch to its new Universal Card, which has no fees. The selling pitch, the Universal Card can be used wherever MasterCard and Visa can, and it also works as a phone card, which could cut down your wallet size.
From the News Center for Northern California.
AT&T wants to expand in the credit card business. The communications giant will offer cards with either MasterCard or Visa affiliations. It's aiming at replacing single-purpose cards, such as those issued by oil companies and department stores.
In business news this morning, AT&T is branching out. No, not with better switching panels or transmission lines, but with credit card services. Paul Kahn heads up AT&T's credit card services. He says the new card fits today's consumer demand.
It's an all-in-one card that will meet the lifestyles of the typical American consumer. It's a card that combines a telephone calling card and a general-purpose credit card. A card that replaces many cards in their wallets today and helps simplify their lives.
AT&T is out with its new credit card called the Universal Card. It's being distributed by Total Systems Services of Columbus, Georgia. AT&T's Dan Coulter says the card offers several services at once.
Our customers told us that they really wanted to see us get into this market. In other words, when we went to them and said, we want to offer a general-purpose credit card and an AT&T card, they said, yes, we'd like it. We'd like to see it be Visa MasterCard, and that's indeed what we've done. We've made it a Visa card or a MasterCard combined with an AT&T card.
Seems like everybody coming out with their own credit card these days. The latest to join the club is AT&T.
You can use the AT&T Universal Card just as you do the Visa and MasterCard today. In addition, you'll be able to use it also to make long-distance calls in the United States and around the world.
AT&T Mary Pat Lucy talking about the new AT&T Universal Card as more and more corporations get into the credit card business.